Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the Thunderbirds and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Arizona State off a rebuilding year, trying to get back to dominance with Kenny Dillingham. He is shown to be one of the most offensively talented minds in the sport, and he has the Sun Devils rising in Tempe. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it's the Thunderbirds. Kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sun Devils offense will take the field first. And now the transfer, junior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Boley. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. A give to Brown. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Thunderbirds offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Thunderbirds are in the hurry up. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And it's the Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Got enough for the first. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. First down, right back to Brown. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They're dealing with a second and long. Hand off for Brown. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He slings it deep to the left. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
He might want another play. They'll go with Brown. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. They'll send the back in motion. On first down, it's Brown again. Let's think a second about Arizona State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Boley. Starts to scramble to the left. And he'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert.
Touchdown, Arizona State! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Smashes ahead. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. He now has 56 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. To the ground, he's got it again. There's some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive.
Oh, and they blocked him. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 20. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. A give to Brown.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Brown running left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown ASU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turns it loose deep. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Punt is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Boley. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Trying play action. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He now has 84 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. He's going to keep it. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed.
Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Oof, you got it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Under fire. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And it's the Thunderbirds trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in.
Caught. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Boley. He lets one fly deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. He'll heave it deep. Got it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass.
They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Harris. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hand off for Brown. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Boley. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the home team looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have...
Might have a chance. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. Spits it out to the back. They're working that left side. And tackled there by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. A give to Brown.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Jackson will throw. Finds his man down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. A little release to the back. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rifles it down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Making side adjustments here. Try the right side with Brown. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. fields the punt, wants to make a play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And now this offense will take the field again. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Sun Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. One more time, it's Brown. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Hand off for Brown. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. The Sun Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's not going to make it, stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Here's a hit, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Again, it's Brown. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. A give to Brown.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. One more time, it's Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Hard running there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Handoff for Brown. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They feed him again. Touchdown ASU! And the pummeling has started. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Off play action on 1st down. He lets it fly. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. 1st down, right back to Brown.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. A give to Brown. Makes it past the marker. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It's 3rd and 5. Hand off for Brown. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Arizona State! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Line gets set, first down. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.